Dear finance professionals and students, welcome to podcast of Fca Deepak Rao, a practicing chartered accountant. Daily news and updates for 23rd January 2025. Tata Sons is exploring various scenarios to address the pressure from the Shapoorji Pallonji Group for a possible share sale. Options include a public listing, stake sale, or buyout of the minority stake. However, these outcomes are not expected immediately due to stakeholder disagreements and strained relations. Tata Motors is reorganizing its commercial vehicle business into 8 sub-segments ahead of a public listing. This move aims to enhance financial resilience and chart independent growth paths. The company is focusing on international expansion while aiming to address market challenges and achieve transparency in segment performance. The RBI has notified an amendment to Para 15 of the Master Direction on Asset Reconstruction Companies or ARCs, which pertains to the guidelines on settlement of dues of borrowers by ARCs. Now, every ARC shall frame a board-approved policy for the settlement of dues payable by the borrowers. This policy shall cover aspects such as the cut-off date for one-time settlement eligibility, permissible sacrifice for various categories of exposures, and methodology for arriving at the realisable value of the security. Under the SEBI extant norms, ESG rating providers or ERPs will carry out a review of the ESG ratings upon the occurrence of or announcement or news of such material developments immediately but not later than 10 days of occurrence of the said event. Considering the challenges faced in ESG ratings for a large pool of listed companies, SEBI has specified that review of ESG rating pursuant to publication of BRSR shall be carried out immediately but not later than 45 days of the publication of the BRSR. SEBI has mandated the disclosure of the risk-adjusted return information ratio or IR for mutual fund schemes. The IR is an established financial ratio used to measure the risk-adjusted return of any scheme portfolio. Mutual funds and AMCs are directed to disclose the IR of a scheme portfolio on their website along with performance disclosures on a daily basis. Further, IR disclosure must be applicable only for equity-oriented schemes. RBI has released a list of NBFCs in the upper layer under scale-based regulation for NBFCs for the year 2024-25. Accordingly, the list of NBFC upper layer includes LIC Housing Finance Limited, Bajaj Finance Limited, Tata Sons Private Limited, Tata Capital Limited, Bajaj Housing Finance Limited, PNB Housing Finance Limited, etc. Further, the inclusion of Tata Sons Private Limited in the list of NBFC upper layer is without prejudice to the outcome of its application for deregistration, which is under examination. This podcast is sponsored by Sound of CA. We share because we care. Vande Mataram, Jai Hind.